Hi guys, thanks so much for joining me. How are you today?
We're doing good, thank
Good,
you. How you
good. Thanks
going?
for
Thanks
having
for having
us.
us.
That's all right. And you must be feeling good because it's such an exciting time because you've got a new single coming out soon. So how are you feeling leading up to the release?
Yeah, really good. We just like been doing all the admin stuff behind it, getting a bunch of like promo videos and stuff sorted out. Yeah, like what we're a couple of weeks out now. We're just getting everything ready. But yeah, feeling good.
That's always good to hear. And do you guys have any big celebrations planned for the release day?
Not at the moment. Not at the moment. We're not big going out people. We'll probably just hang out in Josh's shed and make more music when it gets released. But yeah, no, we might end up going out to the city or something, having a night out. But it's not. Yeah, we don't really have anything planned at the moment.
Yeah, sounds good. So the single is called Do You Feel the Same? So can you tell me a bit about the inspiration behind it and what this song means to you guys?
We wrote this song with Fletcher Matthews, who did our previous song as well. He's worked with, Trophy Eyes, Dear Seattle, all those guys. So yeah, like bloody amazing working with him again. And yeah, the song we based it off Royal Otis's, what is it, Oysters?
Oysters in my pocket. Yeah.
Oysters in my pocket. We like that tempo and that BPM. So we're like, yeah, we'll keep that upbeat, energy to it. And yeah, the song's pretty much about just love again. Pretty much every song we write, it's just about love. Whether that's, for your parents or a relationship. And yeah, so the song is pretty much just based on hoping someone feels the same love back for you, which we think everyone can relate to, because everyone's felt love in their life before.
Some of
yeah,
us.
we like to write our music pretty much, on a feeling that like everyone's felt in their life, that everyone can relate to, sort of thing.
Mm.
So yeah, this new song is very relatable, I think, for a lot of people.
Yeah, and I've seen that you guys have played it for some strangers to kind of get their reactions and feedback. Have they also said it's relatable, or what have some of the responses been like from doing those videos?
Yeah, well, they've all like pretty much said they've like enjoyed it and stuff. It's like super upbeat and a vibe. They're all like really into it, it seems like. Yeah, haven't got any really bad reactions from it yet, which is nice.
Yeah, and it's good to hear that the feedback's been quite positive because it is a catchy song and it's the first release of the year for you guys. So I'd love to hear about this sound and how it compares to your previous sound and where you think that sound will go moving on from here.
Look, we just feel like our sound is sort of we've fallen into it a bit more now, especially just in this recent year. The songs that we've been writing and the songs that we've been recording, they just have a lot more of like a upbeat sort of surf rock vibe that we're keen to sort of hone into a little bit. We had a few previous releases, well, when we were in the early stages of being a band that we really liked those songs, but we felt they didn't quite capture our sound quite how we wanted to. And we feel like we've really kind of come into our own, especially in the last just few months,
Yeah, exactly.
recording and getting all those tones and stuff, exactly right.
And you've got a headline show coming up at Caringbah Hotel. What can we look forward to, or what can we expect from that show?
Pretty much energy.
Yeah,
we played there last year around March, and we sold around, I think we almost sold it out. We were about 400 tickets, and it was like crazy, just like everyone. It's pretty much like, how do I say it? Like feel good music. It's sort of like everyone will relate to it. Everyone will, feel good. You'll be smiling. Everyone will be dancing.
Yeah.
And yeah, hopefully we can get the same turnout like we did last time.
Yeah, sounds good. And we're very keen to come out and see you guys perform as well.
Thank you, thank you.
It should be fun. We got a few other like local acts as well from Kernell and Cronulla, just local spots in the Shire who they're also really solid. Woodhill and Chimera. They're really good bands. So they'll be supporting us on the night, which will kind of bring the energy up just before we
Yeah,
come
exactly.
on.
It'll be perfect, build and then
Yeah, he went to school with all those lads as well, so it's going to be like a nice tight knit show. It'll be really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds amazing. If I understand correctly, you guys also went to school together and that's how your band formed. Is that correct?
That's
Yep,
right.
yep.
yep, Cronulla High School, born and bred. So
So
right
how
next
did
to the
that
beach.
come about from being classmates to then being out there writing music, performing?
Well, pretty much the band started with myself and an old drummer we had. I only started music in lockdown pretty much because I was playing high level soccer and I was like, I need to do something because this is like crazy. And then yeah, I just picked up a guitar pretty much and just taught myself how to play and sing. Never sung before. then I started really getting into it and enjoying writing songs. And then my dad put me with our old drummer. And yeah, we just started having a jam, pretty much went from there, started the band. And yeah, and then I went to school with these guys. I've known Josh since I was like 3 years old.
Yeah, these two live directly opposite each other.
Oh,
They
wow.
live like road, which is like
It's great for making music.
yeah. So anyway, Josh was just doing his bass, and Connor I knew from school. I wasn't really close with Connor at that stage.
Mhm.
And then eventually in like year 11 and 12 music, like I really got close with Connor and Josh, and was sort of just like, do you guys want to join the band? Pretty much. And then yeah, went from there, played in Melbourne, played that was like Connor's first gig actually.
Yeah,
out of state.
first time I'd ever played on stage was driving 10 hours down to Melbourne. It was a very fun one, very fun one. And me and Josh actually were in a band together when we were like 13, 14.
yeah.
Josh was actually the one who got me into playing like electric guitar, because I'd played guitar for a little bit beforehand, but then he was like, I want to be in a band. You learn electric guitar, I'll learn bass. I was like, cool, cool, cool. And then it all sort of kind of came together as we left school.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds incredible, and how handy that you live so close, especially when it comes to writing, practicing, rehearsing.
It is
Yeah,
great,
like
isn't
it's
it?
like 10:30 at night, and I call Josh. I'm like, I've got a song. Run straight over, run straight over to Josh, just in my pants, no shirt on. Josh, what do you think of this? Then I'm like, yeah, cool, cool. Then go back home and then
With
workshop
it, yeah.
more. So it's like, it's always good to have that. And plus, like, for memory's sake, we'll look back on it in the future and go, oh, that was such a good time.
Definitely. And as a band, how do you guys balance when it comes to songwriting, different ideas? Like, do you guys always get on well when it comes to those ideas, or do you have to find that right balance?
It's pretty like smooth our
Yeah.
songwriting process. Like normally it starts with Bowie like comes up with a guitar riff in a verse or something, and then he'll bring it to us and be like, this is what I've got, and then we'll kind of just workshop it and add our own parts to it. But it's normally like pretty smooth. We don't really clash that
Yeah,
often.
we
We've
never
got
really
pretty
clashed too
similar
much.
ideas. Hey.
That's very true.
And I've seen you guys mention that this is going to be your biggest year yet. So I'd love to hear some of your goals and aspirations for the year and what fans can expect.
Well, our end goal is hopefully at the end of the year, we'll do a little tour just up the coast, like Brisbane, down to Wollongong, down to Melbourne. That's the end goal. So we're going to release, hopefully get an EP out this year. That's the goal.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. So get a few singles under our belt and then release the EP. And yeah, pretty much just a lot of online promo, just like a lot of TikTok,
Yeah.
just we're gonna be in your face.
Yeah,
That's our goal.
We're gonna be pumping out as much content as possible.
Yeah. And then yeah, hopefully do the tour at the end of the year.
Yeah, that sounds good. We're really looking forward to seeing like what you've got in store for the rest of the year and seeing you at those shows and that tour as well.
Thank you. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I'm super keen for it.
And just a bit of a fun one. I'd love to hear, guys, like if you guys have a favorite artist, album, or song at the moment that you guys want to share with people.
Your start, Connor?
Yeah. Actually, me and Bo went to go see Jack Davies and the Bush Chooks live the other week, and he was fantastic. But one of, obviously I already know his music, but one of his opening acts, Ainsley Farrell, who is like a relatively big kind of Sydney indie artist. She has a song called Leaving off her new album Dirt, which is just fantastic. And even that whole album is just fantastic. I've been listening to it so much ever since I heard it live.
What about you guys? Do you guys have a favorite artist, album, song?
Yeah, at the moment I've been really enjoying the Velvet Club. I'm not sure if you've heard of them. They've been
Yes,
doing
I
some
have.
like cool, doing a bunch around the Sydney scene at the moment. They've got a really good song called The Other Side that I love. Like the guitar riff is insane. Yeah, really good song, really well produced.
Yeah.
And if I had to say, well, the reason I started music was because of Hockey Dad. Absolutely just adored Zach's voice, and I was like, I want to be that. That was like my whole goal in music. But yeah, pretty much at the moment, probably Hockey Dad, Dear Seattle, a lot of like Australian, indie rock artists. And yeah, they're pretty much my favorites at the moment.
Yeah, well, that's such a good taste to have as well. It's very diverse and balanced, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you guys have any other comments about you as a band or this upcoming release that you'd like to share with people?
Yeah. Just keep up to date on our socials. Pre-save the song. Comes out March 12th. You'll obviously, if you follow us, you'll be seeing a bunch of stuff on our stories and a bunch of promotion because, you know, as it gets close to the date, we like to ramp it up a little bit. But yeah, just keep up to date because we'll be got plenty of exciting stuff coming soon.
Yeah.